The NFL Today Dockers halftime report is sponsored by new Loose Fit Dockers. Nobody does pants like Dockers.
Welcome back to our studio in New York, everyone. Along with Terry Bradshaw, I'm Greg Gumbel. The Giants leading the Redskins 14-0 at halftime. Some pretty good defense on display.
Well, that's all you have today. It's defense. It's Giant football. The Redskins, once again, you're seeing great action today by Corey Miller. A lot of pressure on Rippon. Rippon, once again, with the ball batted at the line of scrimmage. But the name of the game is defense, and Maggot with the big pass.
The Giants looking to go 6-3 with a win today. Meanwhile, at the Superdome in New Orleans, the Saints and the Packers. Green Bay leads it by a score of 10-7, taking big advantage of turnovers like this one.
Leroy Butler coming up with his 4th interception of the year, which ties him for the league lead, Greg. Great job by the Green Bay Packers.
In the second quarter, Wade Wilson goes deep to Quinn Early, who gets behind the secondary.
Nice. This is cover one. It's man coverage on the outside. There's Early, beats the cornerback, Terrell Buckley, who was beat often Monday night against Kansas City.
And then Brett Favre, the 1-yard touchdown pass to Jackie Harris. All of those points coming on turnovers for Green Bay. They lead it by a field goal, 10-7. In Tampa, the Bucs fell behind by 17, came back to close to within 3, and now trail by 10. Craig Erickson to Vince Workman out of the backfield.
Now, this is a nice job. Just a little old wide flare, and there you have a touchdown, Greg. 2nd of the day for Erickson. Now you got Jerry Rice. I'll take it from here down the middle. Fakes left, looks right, and there Rice was bumped, which actually helped him make the catch because it slowed him down enough to allow the ball to get to him.
And the 49ers lead it by 10, 24-14. In Philadelphia, the Eagles have just scored a touchdown to take the lead on the Miami Dolphins. 14-13 is the score at the Vet in Philadelphia. And in Cincinnati, Warren Moon, 2 touchdown passes for the Oilers. David Klingler has come on in relief of Jay Schrader for the Bengals. It's 21-0 Houston in the second period. This is a doubleheader day of football here on CBS. Some of you will see the Falcons face the Rams in our second game. Most of you will see either the Vikings and the Broncos or the Cardinals and the Cowboys. We have 2 reports, beginning with Leslie Visser at Texas Stadium.
Greg, as you know, the big story here in Texas Stadium is who will start at quarterback. Well, the answer is Chris Chandler, who will start for the Cardinals in place of the injured Steve Berline. Okay, there's another quarterback story. Earlier on the NFL Today, Jimmy Johnson told us that Jason Garrett would start for the Cowboys, but that he will split time with Bernie Kosar.
We've had to condense what we might call, with Bernie in the ball game, to a restricted list, and that's sometimes a tight call because you really don't want to handcuff, your coordinator in making a call for a play that he wants, and handcuff Bernie in that he doesn't have enough plays available to him to move the ball down the field.
Do you feel that it is absurd to say that your skills have diminished?
Like I said, I've been saying to people, and I really believe this, I don't think I have to defend or justify myself and my performances, and I feel very comfortable about the way I could throw the football.
Bernie will wear a 4-inch wristband today that contains almost 60 plays on both sides. He told me that he hasn't watched any TV or read any paper since he's been here. He spent all his time cramming for today's test. Well, that's the story from here. Let's go out to Denver and Dan Fouts.
Well, thank you, Leslie. Let the record show that the first snowfall of the '93 season fell here in Denver overnight. About 5 inches of snow fell and covered this field. And throughout the night, this tarp covering the field was plowed 4 times. The field should be in good shape, however. Shortly, this tarp will be removed and steam will rise as there are steam pipes buried 6 inches below the surface to keep the field from freezing. The weather situation means turnovers are critical today. But it's too late to change game plans, and a good strategy is to go deep early before the field gets chewed up. The irony of today is that in the era of the Bud Grant Vikings, they would thrive on a day like today. We'll just have to wait and see how the indoor Vikings of today handle these conditions. Greg, light snow is expected throughout the day. It should be fun.
All right, Dan, thanks. We'll update a score for you now. Jerry Rice has caught his 3rd touchdown pass of the day at Tampa. It is now a 30-14 San Francisco lead. Just under a minute to play in the first half there. We'll take a timeout, and the NFL on CBS continues after this from your local station.
Is their 60 Minutes anniversary show really as good as the critics say it is? See for yourself in a special 2-hour 60 Minutes. Then, America's beloved saga continues, an epic television event with an all-star cast. Return to Lonesome Dove tonight. Don't miss 2 incredible legends only on CBS.